G'day, Greg here, Dadism Farm. Thought I'd start this video with a little bit of garlic harvest here. We've had a really nice garlic crop. They're good sized bulbs. They're not huge, but they're good sized bulbs. And they're in really good nick this year. Last year we had trouble with them being too wet, and the bulbs themselves were wet, and we really had to dry them out in the oven and make garlic powder out of them rather than leave them as whole cloves. So this year we're hoping we can dry them as they are and keep them together and use them fresh rather than dry them out, which is much nicer really. So I'll just take you over to the wicking bed. This is the garlic in the wicking bed. These were the leftover cloves. These guys are starting to, you can see them twisting up here. So they're going to need to be harvested really soon. Which is good. I'll get them out and we'll do a bit of a comparison. I have a feeling that these are going to be a really good size and no major dramas at all. Hey Maggie, you come to visit. So yeah, now I'll take you down to the next interesting thing. Past the pumpkins, which is just starting to jump. The beans are starting to jump as well. So now things are getting warmer down south. Things are really starting to jump, unlike Queensland where they've got fully formed fruit already. We haven't even got flowers yet, but things are starting to jump, which is nice. I'll take you down here to something interesting. Maggie, come down here with us. So we've got this, this is a lemonade. It's a few years old now. It's been growing really, really nicely, except I don't know if you can see it. It's really quite hard to see. Oh, you can see it there. The edges of the leaves are all been chewed. Now, it's really bothered me this, but I think I do know the culprit now. It's these guys. Can you see them there? Those ants, they're like leaf cutter ants. They cut around, they serrate the edges. They sit on the edge of the leaves, and they cut the new leaves to shreds. Look at these brand new shoots, and they're just massacred. They're beautiful little shoots. It's growing really well, but yeah, just massacring the leaves and the leaf structure. But the ants themselves, there's an ant, you know, just about on every tip you can find an ant. They're all through this place. Lane, just wait mate. So yeah, leaf cutter ants. I'm not really sure how I'm going to stop them, except the only thing I think I can do is maybe try some Vaseline around the base and just try and stop them from getting up into the tree. I guess that's about it. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was the start to our anti-aviary fruit tree surround. As you can see the X's on the ground here. That's where the poles are going. That's where I'm digging the latest hole. This is the first hole I dug, and then I've dug a few along here. 600 deep, which is about 2 feet deep in the old lingo, and I only need to do 28 of those. We'll have 3-metre poles rising up above. The plan is to have about 102 rows of 900mm rabbit mesh, 1.4 width. I want it 300mm or a foot on the ground, coming up 600, which is 2 feet, and then another 900 on that. So 1.5 in total of rabbit mesh wire. That's to keep the wallabies out, the dogs out, the kids out. And then on top of that I'm going to have bird netting, because between the wallabies and the birds, our trees and fruit just get decimated. Like our apples last year, I'll wander down here a little bit. Here's a lovely little apple tree with some nice little apples coming. And look, there's just flowers and whatnot all over this thing. beautiful flowers. And last year when they got to that size, something came in and wiped them out, ate them all at that size. So this year, you know, you can see the lengths I've gone to surround this tree to stop the wallabies getting to it. But it's these are plums, beautiful little plums. We're hoping for a really nice blood plum harvest this year, because they are the tastiest little treats, aren't they? So yeah, that's a little bit of an overview of the garlic harvest, the leafcutter ants, and the very, very early start to our anti-aviary. So we'll keep you updated how that's going, and any ideas on how to keep those leafcutter ants at bay, let us know. Cheers, that's it for now. Greg's over and out. Bye.